Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. This is going to be a clean with me / get it all done video, just because we are going to be tackling a long to-do list today. So let's just get started. As you were seeing, I was cleaning up the little toys of my stepson, and now it is time to throw out the trash and refill it all over again. So this week we have had so many different things happening. Back to school is literally right around the corner for us. It is in about 2.5 weeks, as well as kind of getting things done and confirmed for the wedding. Little Milo is also sick. I am doing the voiceover on what day is today? Wednesday. And I actually didn't go into work just to stay home with him. He has had pancreatitis once before, and unfortunately, once puppies and dogs get it once, they are predisposed to getting it again. And we have been pretty vigilant on his diet and making sure that he really doesn't eat fatty foods. But for one reason or another, my poor little guy did get it again, and we are just cuddling up in bed and just loving on him and giving him a little bit of extra attention. On the subject of back to school, what do you guys normally do to get your kids as well as yourselves ready for the hectic school year coming ahead? We have ordered a couple of different things, like a fridge schedule, just to keep us all, aware of all the events that we have for that month. And by fridge schedule, I mean a calendar, like a magnetic calendar that you can put up on the fridge. And we just recently got the school list, and it's just trying to really stay ahead and make sure that we don't leave it for the last minute. And I remember when I was in school, I wanted to be one of the first ones to grab all of the good notebooks as well as pens and pencils, which I will say, even now in my adult life, I love pens, like different types, like the gels, the ball pen, also the ink ones, which I believe that they're called Pilot. I used to love and collect those while I was in school, as well as highlighters and all of the different post-its, the different shapes, the colors, the flags. I used to be obsessed with going shopping for them every year. And I will be honest, my mom would put me on a budget when we used to go school shopping, and it was really hard for me to try and stay within the budget, because if she let me, I would have asked her to buy the whole entire aisle. In this video, you are going to see a couple of things that I recently got on Amazon, and it's just always trying to stay ahead of the curve and try to be as organized as possible. One of the things that we were lacking was kind of a place where to put our utensils for the barbecue, which I did get. It was like a 4-pack of these little pouches, and I have like a bunch of different utensils that I got in a kit for the barbecue, and it snaps up and literally, it's ready to go. I also did want to try the Pink Stuff foaming powder, I guess, for the toilet. We do have hard water here in this house, and I am really trying to figure out all of the cleaning supplies and also how to just really deal with hard water. This is the first home or apartment that I have lived in that does have hard water, so it is a little bit of a learning curve for me. If you guys have any products, any cleaning things that really help you guys, clean and prevent like that lime scale type of stains, I really would appreciate any and all help that you guys could give me. Here I am also using the Pink Stuff foaming bathroom spray. It is the first time that I used it. I'm still kind of like on the fence whether or not I do like it. I feel like the scrubbing bubbles that is really like my tried and true, I still like better, but this does also do the job. I also had to buy a new like electric scrubbing brush. In the move, I lost the charger, and unfortunately it's like a really weird charger, and I had been looking just to try to replace it and I couldn't find it, not even on Amazon. I tried like Best Buy and I even tried, I believe, like Target, and none of the stores or even online that I tried to like really find the charger, it was like feasible. So unfortunately I did have to bite the bullet and buy another one of these brushes. I really do love it, especially for the bathroom, just cleaning all the way up to like the top of the ceiling with the tile, as well as in the sinks, which you guys will see me do momentarily.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kinda toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe.
I swear the camera hides dirt so well. It's like scary. As you can see in that previous clip, this stove was struggling to say the least. We had caked on like egg and just like crumbs and stuff like that just from cooking every single day. And I will say, I really do like this little paste that I got from the Scrub Daddy collection. It really, like the combo of the sponge with the paste, does a great job of getting all of the caked on stuff right off, and like it doesn't leave any scratches on the stove as well, which was something that I was hesitant in using before. And I will say I probably still won't use like the regular classic yellow sponge on the stove, but this one is smooth and gentle enough to not leave scratches on the stove, but abrasive enough to be able to get up all of the gunk that is caked on very, very well.
Can you see me shaking? Hear the sound of my heart breaking. Bless the soul that's aching, hoping I survive. The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself
So, yes, it is not really Crockpot season just yet. And honestly, I am trying to hold on to the summer as far and as long as I can. I feel as if like I suffer from seasonal depression, or I don't know what it is, as soon as it starts getting chilly in the morning, which I will say here in the Northeast, we have been getting a little bit cooler temperatures than the heat wave that we experienced for like 3.5 to like almost 4 weeks. But I know that there are people posting pumpkins and fall stuff and PSL this and apple picking this. And to be quite honest, I am not ready yet. But the reason why the Crockpot is out is because one of my fiance's like oldest friends did get some tough and hard news over the weekend, and being the good guy that he is, he decided to end up making his special meatballs and dropping it off at his family's house, just because of the fact, once you get difficult news, whatever it may be, the last thing that you want to do is slave over a stove and make a meal, but you still got to eat. So that is the reason why this crock pot is out.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. You said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kinda toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe.
So I thought that I would include kind of like clips of me meal prepping one of my meals, which was my lunch for this week. The macros are pretty good on it, and it's basically like a burger salad. And basically, the macros are for 3 ounces of ground beef, which is like 93%, which is what I used. The calories are 217. You get 27 grams of protein, 8 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of fat, plus 3 grams of fiber. And this is a pretty easy meal to just kind of whip up, as you will see. It's literally ground beef. I ended up doing 3 ounces just because that was what was fitting into my macros for this week. And then I did include lettuce, about a cup of lettuce, which you'll see here. It does call for some onions, pickles, tomatoes. I usually do add avocado to it, but unfortunately the fat content in my macros was a little bit too high for what I wanted it to be, so I decided just to swap the avocado out and just leave it without it. And I will say, I do travel with my lunch and eat it at work. This travels extremely well. I just end up putting a little bit of dressing in one of like the little dressing containers, and you don't need to heat it up. You don't have to do anything. You just pop it open, stick a fork in it, and you are good to go. Another item that is in my meal prep for this week is high protein bagels, which I make them myself. A lot of like the popular ones is to use Greek yogurt. I decided to use the Good Culture cottage cheese. I like using the full fat better than the low fat, just because I feel like the consistency of the bagels does end up being a little bit better, and they're not as like stiff. So basically what I do is just grab a cup of cottage cheese. I do end up blending it. I took that clip out of this video, but I do blend the cottage cheese just to kind of get rid of like any of the lumps. And then you put in equal parts of flour. You can do either regular all-purpose flour, or you can do the self-rising flour. I basically just had all-purpose flour on hand, and what you have to end up doing is adding 3 tablespoons of baking powder and a little bit of salt. So basically you just blend that all together, kind of make it into a dough, and you roll up your little bagels and you'll see all of this in here. You do like a little egg wash, and from there you sprinkle whatever seasoning on top of the bagels that you would like. I love everything but the bagel, but you can really do any type of seasoning that you would like.
I see you standing there, a soothing atmosphere. Smell of your aftershave, sweet blossom in the rain. You flip around your hair as if you're unaware, but you should know that I'm looking at you. You make me feel like I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore the others. Do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause I do. Believe in lovers like me and you, yeah. You just keep on dancing all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, baby, I do. Wanna stay here and let loose. Just keep on loving all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, 'cause I do. Deep down and in those eyes, think I have memorized, oh, every single flare. Inside you're burning there, just wanna be inside. Keep dancing in your mind, you'll be my nighttime Valentine. You make me feel like I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore the others. Do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause I do. Believe in lovers like me and you, yeah. You just keep on dancing all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, baby, I do. Wanna stay here and let loose. Just keep on loving all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, 'cause I do. You make me feel I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore the others. Do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause I do. Wanna stay here and let loose. Keep on loving all night out on the roof. Everybody I do, yeah. 'Cause I do.
As you guys know, we moved into this house in the middle of January, and I am nowhere near halfway done decorating. But I have been dying to get one of these faux olive trees for the living room. And I found this one on, surprise, surprise, Amazon. And I was dying to dive into it and just set it up. I'm not sold on the location just yet, But in the next upcoming videos, you guys are going to see a lot of new decor and kind of just trial and error of trying to get this home into what I do envision it actually being in the future, and hopefully my little Joanna Gain vibes end up becoming true. So thank you again so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!